Why do rich people buy land now? Now, you might not know that, but some of the wealthiest people in the world have added tons of land to their portfolio. And they're thinking about land a completely different way than you are. Watch this video and you'll know why they're buying land and why you should too. Did you know that if you take the 100 families that own most of the land in the United States, that they own 42 million acres in the United States? And did you know that that has actually gone up 50% just since the year 2007? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why these super wealthy families buy lots of land all over the United States and why you should be doing the same thing, because there's a few reasons behind it that are 100% valid, because otherwise these families wouldn't do it. Did you know, for example, that the founder of CNN, Ted Turner, which really CNN is a technology and media company, that he owns 2 million acres in the United States? But he's not even the largest landowner, because there's one person that owns even more land than he does, and that is John Malone, the former CEO of Telecommunications Inc. He owns 2.2 million acres. And even Jeff Bezos is part of the group. He owns 420,000 acres in the United States. Now again, why do these guys buy so much land? And no, Jeff Bezos does not have it's not the land where he puts his distribution centers around there. It's just land. It's land, acreage, wooded properties, farmland, all kinds of stuff that they bought, or just simply raw land that these guys buy all over the country. And now, why are they doing this? Well, here's reason number one. Safety. Safety of investment. Did you actually know that the #1 asset class in terms of appreciation in the entire United States for the last 80 years is not the stock market, it's not crypto, it's not, I don't know, whatever, gold, it's not silver, it's actually land. Land, and particularly farmland, has appreciated most in the entire United States over the last 80 years. On average, it goes up by 12% per year. That's a crazy number. Through the recession, no recession, Great Depression, you name it. It goes through all kinds of times, and land continued to go up in value. So number one, these guys putting in there for asset preservation. Number two, it's low maintenance. Land doesn't cost you any maintenance and upkeep, particularly if it's large acreage of land. You don't have to go and mow the lawn, and you don't have to go repair the picket fence and things like that. You do that on infill lots, but not on large acreage. You simply sit there, you perhaps have grazing rights, rent it again to somebody to put their cows on it or operate it as farmland, but you as the owner have absolutely zero to do with it while you get cash flow from it and while it actually goes up in value. And that actually brings me to the third one already, cash flow. See, all the people out there, the traditional real estate investors, don't have a clue about the power of land. They talk about land as this kind of like this ugly thing that just sits there. No, if you buy the right kind of land, you can actually get cash flow from land. And how cool is that? Particularly if you have 2 million acres and even half of that is just leased out to farmers, boom, you get cash flow left and right. Number four, scarcity. Scarcity, they don't make any more land. So if you have land in the right kind of areas, in the right path of growth, in the right outskirts of cities, if you have, for example, looked at the 30-year development plan of any major city, you can actually tell where those cities are moving towards. And these guys know that. They have entire departments of people that study all the migration paths, they study all the development paths, and they know exactly which direction any city out there is growing. So what they do is they go ahead of it, they buy 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 acres just in the path of growth, and they just sit on it. And as the city comes closer and closer, their land goes up 10x, 100x in some case in value, making them even wealthier. Particularly if they're buying certain land that's like earmarked for perhaps for environmental purposes as like preservation land, you can get humongous tax benefits if you get something declared a preservation land that you own. Now that's this complex stuff, we'll do another video about that, but this is a huge amount of tax benefits. Also, farmland gets actually subsidized, and if you have land that is farmland, your property taxes drop to almost zero. So now right there, they're sitting on land that gets cash flow from the farmers, that goes up in appreciation, and the holding cost is almost zero because property taxes on farmland is almost zero. And those are the 5 ones, but there's one missing, and that is water rights. Many states have regulated the water rights in a way that if you own the land, you also own the water rights underneath the land. And as you can go, have you ever gone to an airport and bought a bottle of water? They're now like $4 a bottle. What was absolutely inconceivable 50 years ago, that people would pay for bottled water, now water sells for basically almost more money than, I don't know, gold for that matter. That might be exaggerated a little bit, but water is the new gold. And the wealthiest of the wealthy absolutely understand that. So they're buying millions of acres right above aquifers. They buy millions of acres right in areas where they have water rights, because as water becomes more and more scarcity, and there's word out there by politicians talking about the next wars are going to be fought over water, they own the liquid gold underneath the surface. If that was good information, then simply make sure you subscribe, follow me, share this video with others, and let me know in the comments what else you would like for me to create videos about. All right, see you at the next video.